Hi, my name's Elise from Bella Barista and I'm here today to talk to you about how to make cafe quality drinks at home. The best part about owning a home espresso setup is that you can make your favourite cafe drinks from the comfort of your own home. So we're going to start with arguably the most important drink on the menu, which is the core and the base of all going forward that we're going to talk about, and that is the espresso. So let's dive into the espresso. So typically coffee shops will be serving a double espresso, but the names single and a double has got a little bit confused and outdated over the years. So if you just stick to what we've said in previous videos, 18 grams in for 36 grams of espresso out of your machine, you'll be getting roughly a double espresso, which is what you'd see as an espresso on any coffee shop's menu. A single is usually just half of a double espresso. A triple is a double espresso and a half. And a quad is 2 double espressos. So next up, we're going to talk about an Americano or a long black. Both very similar drinks, just made in the opposite order. So an Americano is an espresso topped with warm water, and then the long black is warm water topped with an espresso. Both tasting very similar, just might look slightly differently. This can also be your classic black and white coffee, depending on whether you just add a little bit of cold milk in with it. So now let's move on to our milk-based drinks. On to the Macchiato. Another controversial drink, but typically it's served in an espresso cup, topped with a little bit of steamed milk foam. This is a great drink if you're wanting to get into pure espresso, but still want to take a bit of the edge off and add a tiny bit of milk with it as well. So let's move on to the flat white. Grown in popularity over recent years, this drink is arguably one of the most popular drinks on a coffee shop's menu. Usually served in a 6 to 8 ounce cup, it is topped with beautiful silky smooth milk texture, no air bubbles in sight, and a beautiful latte art. Now the cappuccino. Same ratios of espresso to milk as the flat white, but much more thick milk, really bubbly, nice and airy, sometimes topped with a bit of chocolate powder. The best way to see if you've got the right texture for your cappuccino is to rest a spoon on top of the cup. And if the spoon doesn't fall through, then you know you've got the correct bubbly milk texture for your cappuccino. So moving on to probably the most popular drink on a cafe's menu, the latte. It comes in many different variations. You can have it with the ice in the summer, or you can add syrups to it. But really, it's a 12 to 16 ounce cup with espresso and lightly tight textured steam, a beautiful latte art on top. So last but not least, and definitely one of my most favourite, is the Mocka. The Mocka is very similar to the latte, but all you do is add a scoop of your favourite chocolate powder in the bottom of the cup before you pour your espresso. You then mix the espresso with your chocolate powder to make a lovely paste, and then you pour your milk on top. So if there's any drinks that I haven't covered that you'd like to learn how to make, pop them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.